Hello Capricorn, Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for the week of March 21st, but we are looking at last week and next week just to get a full picture what's going on. I really like this. Look at all these colors showing up for you. We have this mothering energy, and I immediately noticed that it was number 35, so that reduces to an 8. I feel like you're doing a lot of self-nurturing here, or it's suggesting that that's what's needed. So depending on when you're watching this reading, for me, this is the week of, the 14th through the 20th, right? Just needing some extra TLC here. Now you could certainly be dealing with your own mother as well, or perhaps, and as soon as I say that, we get the mother of the tarot deck, the Queen of Pentacles here. So you could certainly be dealing with your own mother, or you're just softening here is what it feels like. We have creation, expansion in your life, so loving that. And then we have you are epic. So I'm also noticing that we have number 3 and number 4, which is the Empress and the Emperor in the tarot. So we're going to see what we get here, Capricorn. Curious already. Now, be sure to hit that like button. I really appreciate the energy exchange. If this is not your reading, go ahead and check out your other placements, as those videos should be posted by the time this one is live. Just had the star card pop out, so you could be dealing with, oh goodness, an Aquarius. We also have the Death and Rebirth card. So clearly some new things coming in here. Knight of Swords. These are jumping. Oh my gosh. And the Hermit. They're jumping all over the place. Alright. Let's do this. 10 of Wands. King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. The Fool. The 6 of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Got a lot of fire coming in here. 3 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Interesting. Definitely some soulmate energy popping up here, Capricorn. Could either be a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries, or a Taurus. We also have some Scorpio here as well. Some fixed sign energy. So it looks to me like there's been some sort of ending, right? Something that you're healing from here, right? But we have this new beginning here already this past week. So it could be that there's some sort of healing coming in because a new opportunity is presenting itself. Let's clarify that before we get too deep into it. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Ooh, stuck in our heads here lately, Capricorn. Ace of Cups, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Ooh, and the Star, and the Sun. So I do feel like there's a very strong soulmate here that you are desiring a new beginning with here. Or this could be someone showing up that you're just meeting, right? You might not even know who this person is yet, but it looks like this is a destined connection. However, we're definitely in a stressful place, and perhaps this is related to this mothering energy here, this self-love and self-care that's being needed here. We're going to clarify and see what that's about. And really what this card, this mother card, is asking is for you to just soften, right? We've got this 10 of Wands here, so you've definitely been through the ringer. Alright. The 10 of Wands. We have the 7 of Cups. And the Empress. It could be like there's been an ending, but it also feels like there's been some confusion here. Some difficulty in understanding why something didn't grow further, or I actually get this feeling like there's a bit of like you're blaming yourself here, so be careful with that. It could just be that you're being a little too hard on yourself here. So pay attention to those thought processes, because I do feel like you're showing up here as the Empress Capricorn, which is just this very, abundant growth potential energy here, right? But, and I can assure you that the Empress does not question herself. She does not blame herself for things. She's in a very wise and advanced position here, and she's gotten there because she's already gone through a number of different life lessons here, right? So I actually feel like you've probably done a better job than you're giving yourself credit for here. So I wouldn't allow these self-deprecating thoughts to beat you up. With the Fool, we have the Queen of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Now we do have the King of Wands here as well. So we've got a pair showing up. We also have the 6 of Cups. And it looks to me like this feminine here is wanting a new beginning, a new cycle here. Something that she is confident in and wants to work towards. Wants to... I actually feel like I want to say here too that you've actually learned quite a bit from this ending that has happened. Even if it was confusing, I feel like there's been a lot of lessons that came through in that, which again ties into that Empress showing up there. You've had a lot of growth from whatever this difficulty was for you, but I don't think you're giving yourself the credit you deserve. You might not even be recognizing how much growth you've had. And so again, I just feel like you could show yourself some kindness and some honor here, because it feels like you've actually had a lot of upward expansion and ascension here. With the 3 of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Wands. I actually feel like this might be someone else resisting your affections, or your desire to be in your feminine and nurture and love someone, right? I feel like they're doing this because they are wounded, for sure, and so they've got their guard up here. However, the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like, clarifying that Wheel of Fortune, we get the King of Swords. So I do feel like you're probably dealing with a divine masculine here. We've got 3 kings. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor pops up here as well. But I feel like this masculine's aware of that fact. So if you're the feminine here and you're proposing a new beginning, or you're wanting to work on and heal something with this masculine's aware of what's holding them back. They know that they're wounded, and they know that they're resisting because they're trying to protect themselves. They have that clarity. They also see that, I also feel like this masculine sees the potential. sees the the changes that have happened, and actually wants things to move in a good direction. I do feel like fears might be getting in their way a little bit at this time. Now we have creation. It says expansion in your life. We've got the flower of creation symbolism here. So there's definitely something manifesting. King of Wands, Six of Cups, King of Pentacles. The King of Wands, we have the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. Someone here has been holding back on taking action here, reflecting, likely doing some healing. And with this showing up with this king, I do feel like it's the masculine here. There's a curiosity, their interest is piqued. However, it's like they're holding themselves back here at this time. Let's see, Six of Cups. We have the King of Cups, so we've got all four kings now, which is essentially Emperor energy. And we have the Page of Cups. This masculine is fully aware of the fact that you are soulmate connection. Maybe even twin flame. You've had some past life karma. There's a lot of love here. No doubt about it. There could even be some apologies and some communication showing up this week in particular. We've got two pages here. Now, because they're pages and they're not knights, I do feel like it's like they're dipping their toe in the water here. With the King of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So this particular masculine is quite heavily conflicted about commitment, and I do feel like it's because it ended in the past. So they have a history with this, and so now they're uncertain that it's crazy. So I just saw, where'd he go? I just saw the King of Wands, and immediately on top I threw the King of Pentacles. So your divine masculine energy is showing up quite strongly in this reading. Let me get the rest of my deck here. Okay. So yeah, I do feel like there's a bit of a fear of commitment here, and I think it's because the past is still kind of weighing down on this person, on this person's mind, on this person's shoulders. It feels to me like they want peace, and any kind of battles between the two of you are quite stressful to this masculine. But he or she is conflicted, so take it, not gender specific, certainly whoever's in the masculine role here. But I feel like what's interesting here, now I could be reading for a masculine. This whole row is talking about the masculine. And it says expansion in your life. So I do feel like for those of you that have been wondering, it does look to me like this particular masculine is ascending. There's growth here. They're coming into some clarity about some things. There's a little bit of healing happening here. And there's curiosity here. So this next row, we have You Are Epic. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune again. So, like I said before when we had the Wheel of Fortune, it was like, this masculine's clear that things are changing. And then we get it here under the You Are Epic card. So, there's some sort of shift in perspective here is what I want to say. We have the Knight of Wands and Judgment. Interesting. Let's look into this. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Epic shift. Yes, I love those together. And looky there, Ace of Wands coming in. Hot, hot, hot. New beginning. And it's because there's been some sort of shift. It could be that this masculine is really coming to a realization, some clarity here as to who you are and what you represent. Maybe giving you some more recognition, right? For what you have shouldered here, for what you've accomplished, and who you are to them, the soulmate, right? The Knight of Wands. We have the King of Wands. There's some sexual energy here. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Why do we have the Two of Pentacles? Are we still questioning whether to take action here? There's still a little bit of fear cropping up here. A little bit of the unknown coming in. I don't feel like this is going to stop this energy, but that does look to be like some of that is showing up. Judgment. We have Strength. Yeah, someone's getting the courage here. And the Sun. I'd definitely be dealing with a fire sign. We've got strong Leo here. Leo and Sagittarius. And Aries, really. So, take that as it resonates. But it's like this person's having an enlightenment moment. So it's funny because unless you're the masculine, I feel like your whole reading's focused on what they're doing. So, if you're the masculine, this is your reading. But I do feel like this masculine energy is having a wake-up call. They're having a light go off. And I do feel like it is triggering some fear here, but I do feel like they're starting to see how their fears have held them back. So that's good, right? Because then I feel like they're in a more empowered spot to take action here. I've been seeing this a lot in this past week's reading, so I do feel like a lot of masculines are being kind of activated at this time. It seems to be showing up for the collective. So I can go through the signs here a little bit more. We've got Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Are there any others that I missed? Yeah, those are showing up here strong in this next week. Now, it could be any sign. We've really got all of them here. So, I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. I like this. I love the growth journey that's showing up just in this little span of time, right? I will see you in the next one. We're going to do the March wrap-ups. We're going to take a sneak peek into April. Maybe look at career and love, just kind of get an idea of what to expect. And I hope to see you there. Have a good one.